Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Tony's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. His ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
In the blue corner, hailing out of Flint, lights out. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Tijuana, El Terrible Torres.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Goes up top with a right hand. Well timed by Lights Out. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Tony's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lights Out. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Makes sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
You're still not moving enough. Move!
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Torres is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Halfway through round number 1. Torres' defense is paying off now. Blocks the headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lights Out. Super two-punch combo by El Terrible. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Tony's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and light boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lights Out. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lights Out. And now now he's targeting upstairs. There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice block by Lights Out. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Doubling up the jab by Lights Out. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Good combination on the 1-2 by El Terrible. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Tony's right hand scores well that time. 10 seconds remaining in this round. And he returns on that exchange. El Terrible's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
And round number 3 is underway. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Lights Out. Clean shot with the right. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all 4 of them. Parries that punch intended for the head. Targeting that 1-2. He missed with that headshot. Right to the head with that right. A solid left hand by El Terrible. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with his counterpunching. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Nice job doubling up the jab by Lights Out. Right to the belt line. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Look at that combination by Lights Out. A headshot blocked. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Lights Out's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
He's timing you. Every time you come in, I want to see that double jab right.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. where he's up 2-1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Lights Out. Missed the body shot. Well-placed counter punch by Torres. Nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by El Terrible. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Well-placed body shot again. And that's the end of round 4. Tony's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? Want to see more jabs. Want to see more jabs.
I got more.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Torres's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. El Terrible is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Hits him in the mug with the right. Very accurate 2-punch combo by El Terrible.
Get out of the way from those punches! Move your head!
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice strike after catching one by Lights Out. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Lights Out. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. El Terrible is doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Good, solid right hand by Lights Out. Tony's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but don't get lazy. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up.
The start of the 6th round. El Terrible's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking...
And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
And banging away he goes. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Torres is now getting back up off the canvas. Landing 2 jabs by Lights Out. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lights Out. Halfway through round 6. All-out war. Back and forth they go, trading blows halfway through this round.
Joe, I've been to smorgasbords where you can eat all you want. You can just keep going back to that buffet line. Well, this is where you get all the punches you could ever ask for.
You're not focusing. Keep working the body.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Ten seconds to go in this round. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Lights Out's making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands. A lot of times the fight ends and a guy puts his hands up and you say, what is he putting his hands up for? And he thinks he won the fight because he wasn't being honest with himself. He's being honest with himself. He knows where he's at.
You're in control. The next round, let's keep busy. You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head.
El Terrible's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also his corner. Did they revive him? Did they do their job during that minute rest?
Torres is making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
I see it. I like what I see
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lights Out. Torres is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The old 1-2 scores for him. Tony's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Tony's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. El Terrible scoring with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And this round comes to an end. Tony's knockdown earlier tonight has not been enough to close the gap on this scorecard. As we start round 8, Teddy's got his opponent up.
Yeah, it's like he assumed that it would happen again. You know, he just got complacent after hurting him.
Lights Out's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
He pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Tony's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Tony's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Torres. Lights Out's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Torres' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? And that's the end of round 8. Tony's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Blocks away that headshot. Tony's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Right back at you, counter power punch. Tony's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so. And it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab. You're looking to set up punches. You're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Well-struck, solid combination by El Terrible. Halfway through the 9th round. That was a miss by El Terrible. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And yet another big shot comes in. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Tony's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. He comes back with the left hand again. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. And that's the end of round 9. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. His conditioning has really paid off here. I just like the way he looks. He's still full of energy in these late stages of this fight.
And that's what he looks for, Joe. You know, don't think that he doesn't feel as good as he looks. What I mean by that is he knew as the rounds went.
Wow! That combination puts him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tony's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Halfway through this 10th and final round. Left hand came after the jab. He is staggered and stumbling. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Patience now.
Torres's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Tony's combination punching is working well here. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Teddy's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Torres's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.